not be paying their costs. For what? I mean, this woman is supposed to be risking her life going to Iraq, and Obama cannot risk 5 minutes of his time and show proper documents? And to add insult to injury, we should be paying thousands of dollars? That's an insult. To me, this is an unbelievable insult. And I argued time and again, how long does it take to show the documents? How long does it take to write, I, Barack Hussein Obama, consent to release my vital records? 1 minute. What an arrogance. What a total disrespect of each and every citizen of this country. What a total disrespect of each and every member of U.S. military. He is telling each and every one of you, I can treat you as total and complete idiots, and there is not a damn thing you can do about it. That's exactly what he is doing. Unbelievable, unparalleled arrogance. That's obnoxious behavior. Where is the respect for the citizens of this country? Yeah, a lot of money riding behind him. And we can see this money that's going to foreign banks. That's what's behind him. Billions and maybe trillions of dollars. That's why this is going on. Let me ask you, are there any questions so far?
As if you presented something in court as the same as Obama's document that he presented, you know, and on an important court case, and I don't know, he might just throw you out of court by doing that. But if you presented something and the judge looked at it and said, what is this? This is totally unacceptable. And then you use that argument and say, well, why is this unacceptable when we have the same thing coming from the president that is acceptable?
Yeah.
And if it's unacceptable in all these other circumstances, then what is it?
Yeah, that's exactly what I said. That judge didn't listen. Yeah.
Every candidate for presidency is to be investigated by the FBI background check.
Yeah. Oh, I've written to Robert Mueller, certified mail, time and again. When I'll hear from him, I'll let you know. Yes, ma'am.
Why did you print the copy of the birth certificate in a newspaper?
Oh, it was printed actually. I've given interviews. As I said, I've given 230 interviews to different media. It's expensive. If you want to pay for ads, more power to you. I mean, there's only that much one person can pay. But if you want to do it, please do. On my website, and by the way, it's Orly Taitz, ESQ.com. Go on my website. You can find there Obama's birth certificates from Kenya, the ones that I obtained, one from registrar and one from the hospital. Now, I have to explain. I am not an official of Kenyan government, and I did not state that I have means to authenticate it. The only thing that I stated to the judges is that I received those two documents. On one hand, we have Obama that didn't release his. I received this too. I got a declaration on the penalty of perjury from a person that got the hospital birth certificate saying that this is a true copy of certified birth certificate that he received from Kenya. Now, I have no power to demand anything from the government of Kenya, but you have more power. You can order discovery and demand from Obama to present whatever he has, request whatever the government of Kenya is willing to provide, and see which one is authentic. But, that's what I did. I asked for discovery. In Georgia, I did not get discovery, and I'm appealing this to High Court, to Circuit Court of Appeals. In California, so far, we are going towards discovery. The government has filed a motion to dismiss I have filed a response to their motion. The judge will decide. So far, in 2 hearings that we had, on July the 13th and September the 8th, he said it will not be dismissed on technicality. Let's hope he was telling the truth. Let's hope it didn't get to him. And we will have the discovery. But please, by no means, and that's one of the things that you can do. I can't pay for everything. But if you want to take the initiative, download the documents that I got there. Just make sure you don't misrepresent it. Don't say that I have authenticated, because I have no way of doing it, but we're demanding discovery. And we have here state representative. And I do have 10 state representatives from all over the country. Actually, 9 state representatives, 1 state senator. And what you can do practically, you can download the court cases, all the information that, for example, I presented in the case in California, and demand a judicial committee hearing in your state, in the state of South Dakota. You can file a demand for judicial committee hearing in your state House of Representatives, and maybe people that are here in the audience can chip in and publish this in the newspapers, or go to local radio and TV and demand coverage of this event. I would be willing to, if necessary, to write a proper letter for you. If you would be willing to do it, I can write a proper letter for you, for example, to your State House of Representatives, demanding such a hearing. As a matter of fact, you can write such demand for State House of Representatives and State Senate, and even to U.S. House of Representatives and U.S. Senate, and Attorney General of your state, and demand investigation and production of vital records. Would you be willing to do that? That would be great. I'll have the letter ready for you within a day. As a matter of fact, we already have a state representative from New Hampshire that filed a demand on his Secretary of State. And they forwarded it to Attorney General. Now it's sitting with Attorney General. I went with a group of volunteers to Secretary of State of Kentucky. And the Assistant Secretary of State of Kentucky has written a letter to the Attorney General of Kentucky and FBI. And what happened there, Attorney General of Kentucky, I've seen a letter, has written that because it's a federal election, it's not their job. Today, it's nobody's job. The only job that they have is to get salary. Right? Nothing is their job. And FBI, the problem there, there is a saying in Russian, you get off the bus at the same station as you get on the bus. And pretty much, with FBI, you submit, and it disappears. Because they're telling you that they have no obligation to keep you appraised as to what they're doing. So if you submit a demand for investigation with FBI, the moment you leave, they can throw it in the garbage, and you wouldn't even know. And this is another thing that we need. There has to be some system of holding FBI accountable, Department of Justice accountable, judges, congressmen, senators. We have a problem of lack of accountability. So, if that's something that you're willing to do, that would be